I would be in a platonic relationship with Taylor Swift in 5 seconds. I'm in love with Taylor Swift. I love Lady Antebellum and Miranda Lambert, they write from the heart. But it's hard to find a country music lover in LA. None of my friends really listen to it, and they hate getting in the car with me because I just blast Taylor Swift. Grace Kelly is my main inspiration, for her timeless beauty. I like Jennifer Lawrence for her fun, down-to-earth style, and Taylor Swift is always elegant. I've always had such a high level of respect for Taylor Swift because she writes all of her music. I listen to a lot of Lady Gaga and Taylor Swift, and show tunes. Taylor Swift, I don't ever hear anything of hers where I'm like, oh, so-and-so could have cut that. Rihanna is always on my playlist. I think she pumps you up and gets the day going. I also love, and I know this doesn't sound like a workout album, the Lumineers, lately, and Taylor Swift. I wouldn't be an artist if I didn't have Shania Twain, Faith Hill, Taylor Swift to look up to. Who would want to get back together with Taylor Swift after having dated her? I'm sure dating her is like talking to a white sheet of paper with a little bit of vanilla ice cream on it that doesn't say anything. I remember I took a music course in junior year of high school, and some girl brought in Teardrops on my guitar, and she was like, "Isn't this song great?" And everyone was like, "Who's Taylor Swift?" And now, every time I listen to Taylor Swift, I remember that moment. Seeing Taylor Swift live in 2013 is seeing a maestro at the top of her or anyone's game. No other pop auteur can touch her right now for emotional excess or musical reach. Her punk is so punk, her disco is so disco. The red sequins on her guitar match the ones on her microphone, her shoes and 80% of the crowd. I like Sam Smith and Taylor Swift. I love pop music, but I also like Sam Smith's slow songs. That would be more to dance to. I think dancers like different genres of music, compared to just a regular person. I love so many different types of music, hard rock, bebop, jazz fusion, R&B. And I've loved meeting and painting so many amazing artists like Lionel Richie, Ronnie Wood, Sia, Steven Tyler, Swizz Beatz, Taylor Swift, James Moody, The Fifth Dimension, Chick Corea, Herbie Hancock and Michael Jackson. It makes me smile thinking about each one of them. I was at Home Depot with my dad looking for paint when I got the call to open for Taylor Swift. That was wild, because I was crying in Home Depot, and people were looking at me funny. Every musician writes about past relationships, and other than that, I can promise you, I have very little in common with Taylor Swift. I learned a long time ago, don't ever doubt the power of Taylor Swift. Most of the time in the 21st century, we dominate our surroundings, we tweak the thermostat, and the temperature falls 1 degree. We push a button, and Taylor Swift sings for us. It's the opposite in the wilderness, which teaches us constantly that we are not lords of the universe but rather building blocks of it. I don't know why I keep saying this, and I don't know why I keep using their names. And I'm not dogging them, I'm not slandering them, I'm not saying they are bad musicians. But how can Taylor Swift or Justin Timberlake win for R&B and funk? They are pop singers. Back in I want to say 2011, Taylor Swift was on her Speak Now tour. She was kind enough to bring me out as one of the openers on that tour. Between her and Miranda Lambert, who also helped me out that year, I got a pretty non-typical first tour as a fellow artist. I think there are a lot of artists that are very traditional. I think someone can be a fan of someone like Josh Turner and then turn around and be a big fan of someone like Taylor Swift because, at the end of the day, it's all about those songs. I feel like country music has the best songwriting and the best songs of any genre. Let's take Taylor Swift. She lives in a huge beautiful apartment, she gets limoed everywhere. She's not seeing what it means to live in New York. You look at Taylor Swift, and every I is dotted, every story is finished. Taylor Swift is just dope. She is an ill songwriter. We don't sign an artist to fill a void, ever. I'll never find a Taylor Swift. You can't find a new Madonna. You cannot find a Prince, a Bob Marley, a John Lennon. You won't find another Kanye West. We simply deal with people as they walk in, and we say we either love them or we don't. It's great for my daughter to see Beyoncé and Taylor Swift, women that are in charge of their own careers, writing songs from their own perspective and taking people to task. That's very different from when I was growing up. It was all like, stand by your man. My godchildren went to see Taylor Swift in concert and got to meet her. They literally ran toward her and hugged her, and it was amazing. I got big bonus points for it. I'll remind them when they're teenagers. Sometimes you want something really serious that makes you feel emotional and makes you think, and sometimes you do just want a pop song. What I love about Taylor Swift is that she offers both. Some people are just gifted with a great voice, other people are gifted with great emotion, other people are gifted with great engagement. When you find all of those things in one package, you have Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is cool, and I like her music. She's a great performer, and she's fun to listen to at times. Taylor Swift, I can't say enough good things about her. I admire her so much as a person and as a role model for young women. I have always liked Taylor Swift. There is just something about her that is very genuine and sweet. She also has naturally curly hair like me, so that's cool. I try to stay away from talking about boys all the time. You can go to Taylor Swift to hear that. I am a fan before I am an artist. I was that 12-year-old girl that looked up to Taylor Swift. I get what that role is as a fan. I think that because I know that, I'm really careful and intentional about what I say and what I put out. I want to be that role for anyone who wants me to be that. I think I started doing covers when I was, like 9 or 10. I would always do the songs that I wanted to do and the songs that my parents wanted me to do. You would see me cover every Adele, Christina Aguilera, Taylor Swift and Carrie Underwood. Then I'd have to do Sweet Child O' Mine and Crazy Train, and it was a really weird combination. I'm a Taylor Swift fan, definitely. I'm proud of my Korean heritage, but I want people to know I'm American. It's not important to be the Korean Taylor Swift. I'm friends with Taylor Swift, and I am tired of people asking me questions about our friendship. When I post a picture of us on Instagram, I'm posting a picture of me and my friend. I wouldn't necessarily say she is a country artist. I mean, obviously Taylor Swift started in country, but she morphed into somewhat of a cultural icon, so, who am I to judge what she is? There are a lot of girls I've found attractive, but we could never date. If a girl can make me laugh, that's really attractive to me. I have a soft spot for Southern girls who are sweet, like Taylor Swift. But I love to write music. What I would love to do is give some of the songs I write to someone like Taylor Swift because I feel like she could sing them. Taylor Swift dates guys so she can write a breakup song about them. I don't think she's dating for love, I think she's dating for creativity. So let's get her off the market and put her in dating detox. If she really wants love, she has to stop writing music about them. You can always spot the professionals. Taylor Swift, she knows what she's doing. Nobody's gonna beat Taylor Swift in a fan-voted thing. And nobody should, by the way. Not many artists or bands go platinum every year, from what people have told me, so it's an honor to have so many fans. 1 million people, that's a lot of people. Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, and Justin Timberlake sell a few million, and so hopefully I'll make my way up to that. Taylor Swift is so flawless, and so unattainable, and I don't think it's breeding anything good in young girls. I'm listening to a lot of Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, and Rihanna. A lot of pop female artists. I have to say I'm pretty well versed in the pop female category. The great thing about albums is it gives you a lot of choices, and we can all say that the album business is dead, but watch Taylor Swift. I don't think it's dead. I just think we've got to hit on the energies that make people want to collect albums. I'm totally into Taylor Swift. I think she has super clever lyrics, and I love that she writes her own music. Some of the themes she writes about are stuff I wish was there for me when I was in high school, and I'm so happy she really cares about her female fans. She's not catering to a male audience and is writing music for other girls. You know what, I am not gonna lie, that Taylor Swift, Trouble, song, I can't resist that song. Her melodies are very catchy. I'm very into Taylor Swift. From her music to her wardrobe, she is absolutely killing it. Also, she has adorable cats that I would love to pet. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.